Module Overview. This module explores the rigorous journey a drug undergoes before it reaches the pharmacy shelf. From discovery in a lab to approval by regulatory agencies, every drug must pass through a well-defined, evidence-based, and multi-phase process known as clinical development. This process ensures that drugs are safe, effective, ethically tested, approved through validated scientific evidence. You will understand preclinical research foundations. Phases 1 to 4 of clinical trials. Ethical and regulatory compliance, international standards, FDA, EMA, WHO, NAFDAC, real-world application of pharmacological data. This module is critical to training future pharmacists, clinicians, researchers, and regulators in the principles that uphold patient safety and public trust in medicine. Drug discovery and preclinical development. Drug discovery originates from natural products, e.g. penicillin, synthetic chemistry, e.g. paracetamol, biotechnological processes, e.g. monoclonal antibodies. Target identification, lead compound selection, optimization, preclinical testing. In vitro, cell-based assays. In vivo, animal studies, assesses toxicology, pharmacokinetics, ADME, mechanism of action safety margin. Outcome, investigational new drug IND application. Overview of clinical trials. Clinical trials are systematic studies on humans designed to evaluate a drug's safety, efficacy, pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics regulated under Good Clinical Practice, GCP, Declaration of Helsinki ICH-GCP guidelines. Country-specific bodies, e.g. FDA, EMA, NAFDAC. Phases of clinical trials. Phase participants focus. Typical size phase. 1. Healthy volunteers. Safety, dosage, side effects 20 to 100. Phase 2 patients. Efficacy, dose optimization 100 to 300. Phase 3 patients, multicenter, large-scale efficacy, monitor side effects, 1,000 to 3,000 plus Phase 4. General population, post-marketing surveillance, thousands to millions, Phase 1, first-in-human trials. Assesses maximum tolerated dose, MTD, side effects, and absorption. Often conducted in healthy subjects unless unethical, e.g. cancer drugs. Key parameter, pharmacokinetics, Phase 2, therapeutic exploration. First trial in patients with a disease of interest, compares placebo versus multiple doses, helps define dose-response curves, efficacy, and short-term safety. Phase 3, confirmatory trials. Large, randomized controlled trials, RCTS, compare drug to standard treatment or placebo, evaluate long-term safety, risk-benefit ratio, population diversity. Results form the basis for regulatory submission for marketing approval. Phase 4, post-marketing studies, monitors real-world effectiveness and rare adverse effects. Observational studies, registries, pharmacovigilance can lead to label changes, black box warnings, drug withdrawal, e.g. rofecoxib. Ethics in clinical trials. Ethical considerations are paramount and include informed consent, IRB ethical committee approval, subject confidentiality, right to withdraw, equitable participant selection, risk-benefit assessment, governed by Declaration of Helsinki, Belmont Report, UNESCO Bioethics Framework, regulatory agencies and global harmonization. Agency region role, FDA USA approves drugs, monitors safety, post-market EMA Europe. Harmonized drug approval via centralized process, MHRA UK Medicine and Healthcare Regulatory Authority, NAFDAC Nigeria, evaluates and regulates pharmaceuticals. WHO Global Guidelines, Pre-qualification for Low-Income Countries ICH-GCP, ensures standardized clinical practice across borders. Success rates and cost. Only 1 in 5,000 compounds reaches the market. Drug development takes 10 to 15 years average cost. 1 to 2 billion USD high attrition in phase 2 due to poor efficacy. Adaptive trials and innovations. Adaptive design allows mid-trial modifications, biomarker-based stratification, real-world evidence, RWE, artificial intelligence, AI, in trial design and recruitment, decentralized clinical trials, DCT, post-COVID. Summary of drug development journey. Step: purpose discovery and preclinical, identify potential drug candidates. Phase 1 to 3 clinical trials, establish safety and efficacy. Regulatory submission. Seek marketing authorization. Post-marketing surveillance, ensure long-term safety in the population. Accreditation and compliance readiness. This module meets GPHC/UK standards for medicine regulation and governance. ACPE USA, learning objectives for ethical and regulatory drug use. WHO pharmacology, core competency set, NAFDAC and PCN Nigeria guidelines for ethical prescription practice. On completion, you will describe and critique clinical trial phases, identify ethical and regulatory requirements, recognize the global drug approval process, interpret trial data in the context of drug safety,